Welcome to Food Short. I'm John Elroy, your host, and tonight we've got some cool little stuff, something simple. I'm throwing it together. It might as well be a Monday night, but it is Tuesday night, so we're doing something simple. I just ran to the store. I grabbed some squash, and so I've already started cutting that up, got it ready, and I've got some chicken thighs. Now, any normal good chef is going to tell you to get bone in and skin, keep it on there, but I'm more of a calorie counter and I don't want to mess with the bones, and I don't want to mess with the time that it takes to cook with bones on the grill. So I got boneless, skinless chicken thighs. They're still just as meaty and juicy to me. They will tell you that it's more juicy when you leave the bone in, and then of course you're going to want that crispy shell from the skin. But I'm watching my weight, so I always try to look for ways to do that, and this is one way I can do that. So aside from all of that, we're going to use some of our savory spice Italian pesto blended seasonings from Lafayette Village at Savory Spice, like I said. Some garlic salt. We're going to use a little cayenne pepper for some heat. And then my favorite olive oil from the Olive Wagon, also located at Lafayette Village. This is the Greek flavor, once again. We're going to put all that together, and the dog is going to be the death of me tonight. So stick around, you guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, real quick, our beer tonight, our beer choice is called Flagship. It's from Carolina Brewing. It's an IPA. Now, here's the situation with this. I got it on special at Harris Teeter. It was kind of in a nobody wants this bin, and that's the truth. And so I got it for a very, very discounted price to try it. So I had never tried it. I like Carolina Brewing, but I don't think I had ever tried Flagship. So just to let you know, I have already tasted some of it before tonight. And as far as, this is the last of the six-pack, just about. And it's not bad. It has some stronger wheat flavor to it. It still has the bitter taste of a good IPA, but mixed with that stronger wheat, it's not my favorite, I just have to say. But I do want to, make sure and let you know that this exists. But, I do have some Hoptimist on standby in a crowler in the refrigerator. All right, I'm gonna get my seasonings and stuff underway, and I'm gonna start bagging this stuff up, and you guys watch this. To start with, for the squash, what I want to do is lay it all out flat on some aluminum foil, because I'm going to bowl this up into a bag and kind of fold it up almost like a quesadilla or something, so that I can do my salt, and hit every piece. I just want to make sure and lightly dust this with some salt and also some pepper. Of course, we're going to do the same thing here. We just want to hit every piece. I don't want some of them hiding underneath each other, and that's just me, though. You can do this however you want, but I'm just going to make sure that each piece gets some seasoning. Each piece gets a little garlic, salt. So that way you don't want to go too crazy with the regular salt, because garlic salt is very salty as well. So I dust every piece with that. And then now I'm going to dust it with the same seasoning that I'm going to use on the chicken, which is the Savory Spice store over at Lafayette Village. This is the Italian pesto flavor, basically. It's great. It's fantastic. I like it. I have Italian seasoning, but I like this better. It has a few more extra little odds and ends and stuff that they put in there. I don't even know what all they put in there. So you can see I've kind of dusted all that. So I'm gonna now, I don't really care. I'm gonna roll these all up, and I'm gonna put these in a little package, and I'm gonna just splash this with some soy sauce. You could put a pat of butter in here if you wanted to, or anything like that, but you want to roll up the sides, because you want to make this like a little boat, and then cover it this way. All right, so I'm going to leave my opening there so I can pour in my soy sauce or whatever type of marinade I want to put in there, and then it'll be ready for the grill. When I'm ready for my soy sauce, I use the low sodium, the green label soy sauce. Just there again, try to cut down on the salt intake and stuff, because I am old. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of dash that a little bit. I don't want to kill it, but you don't want it swimming in soup. But you want to get it coated pretty good, and then we can finish covering this. And this will kind of steam itself on the grill. All right, so real quick, I want to tell you about my attire. Okay. I'm wearing a Bluebird Cafe shirt. Bluebird is in Nashville, and it's been featured on the TV show Nashville. I finally got to play there this past February. thanks to my manager, Chris Keaton, and lots of other fantastic artists. I was kind of the low man on the totem pole at that point. But I enjoyed it. It was kind of a bucket list thing, and so anyway, I wanted to specify that and wear this shirt. A friend, a fan, I should say, and a friend gave me this Yankees hat. All right, so real quick, let me just try and explain to you a couple of things. I did not grow up a sports fan at all. My brother was the sports fan of the house, and I was not. I played guitar in my room while he watched sports every Sunday, football specifically, mostly. So anyway, all right, so I didn't grow up watching sports, but I would go see them live. I would go see a sporting event live. I've been to hockey games. I've been to baseball games. I've been to see the Mudcats. I'd love to go see the Durham Bulls, that type of thing. I went to several basketball games for high schools and all these types of things. But then the championships, would watch them on television. But my girlfriend told me, if you're going to be with me, you are going to have to watch, at least. You don't have to like it, but you're going to put up with watching sport. So she's a sports fanatic. So the Panthers, of course, we're from Carolina. So I'm going to say that the Panthers has always been kind of my team once they became in existence. And so I've tried to keep up with that a little bit. I don't know all the players' names, but I keep up with them, especially when they're in the Super Bowl or any kind of championships and that type of thing. So we watch football. Basketball, same thing. I'm a Duke fan, so don't be mad. Don't be mad. But Carolina won this year, and I'm so proud of them because it was a North Carolina team, and so I still was pulling for them at that point and was very excited that they won and very proud of them. So, all right, that leads me to baseball. I've never been a baseball fan. My grandfather was a Braves fan. Now, he watched the Atlanta Braves all the time, and I've been to 3 live Atlanta Braves games because of my good friends Bobby and Becky in Atlanta, Georgia. They've taken me to 3 games. And then I opened up for Cole Swindell at the Fox Theater in Atlanta, Georgia, because of an event that was put on by several members, especially the closing pitcher of the Atlanta Braves. So I got to meet a lot of members, a lot of people from the Atlanta Braves, and I had no idea who they were and who I was meeting and how significant they were and all that kind of stuff. So I feel bad about that. But now, last year, real quick, listen, last year, the Cubs, I knew the history, the story of the Cubs, that they hadn't won a World Series in billions of years. And so when they finally went to the World Series, I watched all 7 games and rooted for them and was pulling for them, and I thoroughly enjoyed all of those games to the point where I said, holy crap, I can't wait till this season starts again. It's baseball season now, and I'm excited. I've been watching as much of Cubs as I can with my basic cable package, and listening to them on XM as often as they come on there as well. And so I am into baseball now. I am like getting into it. I know the players' names, all right? That's not something that's normal for me. So don't, think anything bad of me, but I am enjoying this. So if any of you have a Cubs hat that you would like to give to me and send it to me, let me know, private message me, and I'll be glad to take it off your hands, even for a price, because I would love to have a Cubs hat. But I love this Yankees hat. It fits great, feels good. I kind of dig it, but I know that I can't wear it at gigs because people get pissed off. So here we go. All right, our chicken thighs. I'm so sorry for taking so long to tell you that story, but I thought it would be neat. Our chicken thighs. I'm going to use, like I said, our flavored olive oil. We're gonna kind of spread a little bit of this on our chicken thighs. All right, and I'm gonna put my finger over the tip here because I don't want it to kind of kill them, but I'm gonna douse them okay, and then I'm gonna roll them around in it. And this is gonna, first of all, give it some flavor. Second of all, it's going to help it have something somewhat sticky, if you want to call it that, to hold the seasonings on there when we put them on there. So I'm gonna take my towel, I'm gonna wipe my fingers, and I'm going to use the same Italian pesto from Savory Spice, also at Lafayette Village. And I'm just gonna put some in my hand like this here, kind of a little bit. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it like Rachel Ray would do. I swear, if you could smell what I smell, if this was smell-o-vision, you would be like, oh my God. Today, I introduced some friends to the flavored olive oil experience, and they were like, I didn't know there was such a thing. And I gave them some in another bottle. just a little bit for them to try. And I said, dude, just open the top and smell it. And they smelled it and they were like, holy crap. I said, this is the first olive oil I've ever tried that I dipped my finger in and I put it in my mouth and I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. All right, so garlic salt, we're gonna throw that on there and we're gonna be not too generous, we're just gonna dust it. I am doing, which don't tell Lindsay, but I'm gonna throw a little cayenne on there since she's not allergic to it, to provide a little heat because I like heat on really any protein that I eat. I'm also going to sprinkle slightly the soy sauce on here. Everything. Don't forget the tip I taught you, that when you have the package left over, right, from when you went and got chicken, the pad included, throw this in the microwave. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I fold it, break it, whatever. You can put it in a bag, but throw it in the microwave for about a minute or two, and it'll cook all of that juice and all the shit, all the crap that's in there, and then you can throw it away and it won't smell as bad. It'll still smell eventually, but not as bad. So I'm gonna cook that. The chicken looks pretty good right here. We got the grill heating up, and I'm gonna take another sip of Flagship, and we are in business. A friend of mine got me this cool mug. It says, it's got a ringer on it, and it says for refill, basically ring the bell. So I'm ready. Grill's hot. I'm throwing my chicken on. Piece by piece. All right, so I've got 3 rows of 4. Then I take our squash and I put it on the end. Close the lid. Let it roll. We're not going to use this to put the chicken back on. Of course, we're going to use another plate to put it all on when it's done. Because this has, gotta wash that. All right, waiting on our chicken, and I'm just gonna sit here and jam. I'll see you guys in a minute. I need a refill. Hello. Hello. All right, guys, oh my God, the squash looks amazing. I'm gonna put that over to the side. It's steaming, it's beautiful. The chicken, check this out. On the grill, amazing. This is gonna be so good. We're gonna plate this stuff. I'm waiting on Lindsay to come home so that we can eat. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep drinking my beer and wait on her, all right? Let's on this chicken, squash, and even mashed potatoes. And of course, Lindsay has mashed potatoes on her nose.
I can't reach it. You can eat it.
She's weird. Bon appetit, everybody. We love you. Thank you so much for watching Food Shorts. Johnny and Lindsay.